me, so we'll go. Actually, who's the ally we're sending? Oh, we need to talk to Lures. Lord of Rings, okay. Talis is dead, Ivo is now Talis. Let's just be to Lures. Seems like a good thing to do. More pigeons. Okay. Speak to the fam, speak to Thing to get the letter. Yes, father? I hate that you have to see it. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well, and then Lucilia was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, father. I miss her too. As? Your sister has arrived safely in Atano. She said you would love it there. I mean, sure, if I ever got to leave this castle, you would be able to leave this castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Louis, can I ask about Ivo? What's he like? I can't imagine just having to leave there and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll answer. Thank you. What's Ivo like? Well, hopefully I'll get options. I'll probably check. Hello, my little silly pickle! Okay, Audrey said I can believe evidence here. Let's take a look. No evidence. 0. Wedding gift. Very expensive. Your Grace. How are you doing? Is everything alright, Sir Daddy? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone, and now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him. I covered him with a rock. It's so boiling here without Luli. You promised you would be able to convince her to stay. Is she gonna visit us? I'm sorry she had to go. I couldn't keep her here, Johnny. She had to go to that. One day you'll find a prince you'll want to go with. You, I hate boys! I'll never do that! Lucilia, hello! I'm implying something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Ooh, yes! Tell her I'm taking her bed chamber. Mother, let me... Or, no. Tell her Celia I read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, silly people. I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good. Fine, don't worry about it too much. You'll write more letters. But the first one's the most important! Well, come see me whenever you're ready. See you later, silly pickle. I love her. I will kill everyone myself to protect them. This is a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference. Don't get me like this. Oh. Darling, what happened at the wedding was awful. I can't believe Talis was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lucilia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she'll be fine. As soon as we find out we're responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. We do not prove for the royal trial. Right, darling, let's go get the result quickly. I'll get you rest. Get you rest. No, I need to speak to you. Celia sent a letter. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atlanta. I'm quite jealous of her. Atlanta is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours too. I hope she'll learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all these new things. What has she been doing without her sisters? Of course, I don't want to write her full-fledged book. I'll see what I can do. Okay, I don't know what space we'll have on the letter, but we'll make room. It'd be fucked if I don't send the letter by accident. Because ow. Oh no, truly. Did you have something to do with Italia's death? It would be very much in your interest to deal with them go through. I'm gonna do anything about these bars. I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. Don't say. Now. Cool. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. The 7th said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's kind of a tooth, I think. How did you attain the sighting? I was guarding the prison, you think? Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. Up until the end of your watch. I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone in there, though. They probably crept in while you're busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I'm just looking around. Okay, so that's truth. Darling, I have a lead in an investigation. You may have found some clues that might help us find the person behind Khaleesi's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is an exotic thing. We don't have dragons. Fucking dragons? You don't have dragons? We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar. Could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with the big beast before. Maybe take it to a hunter and see if he can tell where this tooth came from. Don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put word out. We're gonna get a witch. Let's see what they felt like. Cool. Is Silly Pickle gonna... Silly Pickle, what did you want? What did you want on the letter, Silly Pickle? It's a matter of life or death, Silly Pickle. Ooh. Smudge! Oh, I'm so invested in Smudge now. It's literally not even on screen. Too bad. Tooth. Seek expert. Question subjects. Cool. Not going to be of service, Your Grace. We're in a difficult situation. We need a battalion of at least 1,000 soldiers. Fuck, you know. Investigation progress. Prepare the table for you to review all the evidence. Yep. Question also what we found so far. Oh fuck, we gotta do a whole shindig. Agents. I'll put the word out, we're hiring. Paid weekly. Okay. Lords of okay. I'm making a treaty. One booster army. Some gold. Cool. That's right, I'll write it out to Celia. What should I write? Ask her about herself. Okay, I think that's it. I thought I was going to be able to write a lot more. Damn. Okay, Standerman's out exploring Luba, Wormley, and Cassano with 100 men. Now here comes the hard bit. What do we need to pay for? What are we doing? What's the royal expenses? And you got Standerman. Oh, stables for 25 gold, 10 army per week. 35! Okay, bigger. Okay, if you don't pay army upkeep, you could cost you some soldiers. Okay, so we now now have a ticking supply cost. At one time carnival, we need to send 20 gold for the battle. Okay, so all in all, 35 soon as, 25 soon after. We might need to take another loan out once this is all done. Maybe. We got 40. Contentment's fine. Yeah, you just need to save. Food's coming in, money's coming in. It's looking decent, right? It's looking real decent. But then week 11. Stand a man, what's up? Your Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from the lake for days. I helped them on my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to their king. Stand the man! That's what I'm talking about. That's why Stan gets paid. He gets paid 9 of the 10 gold we get in each week. You have called for me, Your Grace. I've heard you stop supplying Branka with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been talking to Etten. He trades my spices with the presses to get fortune daps. Some call it Dipu Dabu. Most commonly known by its name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rydonia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? Medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular among priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. Alright, so he's a drug dealer. Cool. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Presses? It's far away. I've had enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. Okay, don't buy any Oracle Dust. If you hear trying to sell Oracle Dust, don't hesitate to put them in the book. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm first to know. If you do the right thing, I'll make sure my Irby stays by your side when the war begins. I have 200 soldiers, but I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling the Dusk near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop the deliveries. You're right. There's no place for dust in Tavern. Thank you, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. Looks like a heavy handle, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on these. Progress. Please rest and leave it. Let's all discourage. Cool. How do you know what they look like? That's all for now. I'll see if I need to do. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone's after me. But how can I find out who it is? I haven't a clue. I'll tell you. If I tell you that I know, then they'll know, and that's worse, right? How can I help you? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone come after you. I saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Grace. What if the person is listening? They would waste my time if you cannot come away from me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I didn't really mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. Oh no, I feel like that would have been... problem solved. That if we send a general to Keski, he should be able to stop your social grace. If we manage to do it without problems, we can show that's what on his side. This will offend. No, not join about. Yeah, but he's selling crack. He's selling crack to the kids. Your Grace, I hate that Lauricia is. Your Grace, I said I hate that Lauricia is left already. She looked very pretty in her dress, and she would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I am a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, said Danny. Mother said. No, said Louisa sent a letter and said she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Did she ask about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Louisa about the cat, father? Where does he sleep? Where does he eat? Is he even alive? Oh, yes, Sidoni, I'll ask her about the cat. Thank you, father. I mean, your Grace. Stop. Father, you practiced sword fighting with me, remember? Perhaps we could try later today? Please! Of course, I'll see you in the dungeons when I'm done here. Yo guys! Men with bosses on our banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames swept other buildings. My village is still burning and supplies are already lost. Please send our help. Ah, piss. We can do the drug bust later. You get back. We can give it back what we lost, but we could use that kind of help. I feel like if we send him there, he beefs them and then they don't come back. That's what I'm thinking, right? Need to pick what ally we're seeing. Do you think Masha, Grieger, Noeski, Yevin, Lena? Lena has a lot of armies, so her quest is going to be something else. Who would look like they know a lot of... Yeah, Gregor looks like a hunter. Let's invite Gregor. I'll do everything today, man. How are we so broke? Let's imagine that's probably like the real problem about like being rich. Like if you reach a level of richness and like societal uplift being that you're king, but you can barely afford everything, shit's just fucked, isn't it? Hello, Malafley. How's your practice? Are you ready? Yeah, that was good. I know. Oh shit, she's getting sick with it. Too slow. Whoa. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I thought that she should find a pet that can do something besides disgusting. And she's been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall, put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told something to hit the bait. When she saw the huge skunk half her size, she panicked. So I grabbed my sword. She grabbed my sword, she could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Oh, Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out the thing was stuffed. Oh, Celia. Come on, Dad. You have to admit this is funny. I can't believe she'll attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with a sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. I suppose playing it one way towards one daughter, like playing them all at once, is more destructive. But I want them to all to be their own people. I'm a real dad, okay? I've taken into this role. I don't call no one silly pickle for nothing, you know? Celia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared. I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters into the castle. So I just took Celia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. I hope you'll forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to keep you anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? No, I won't. See you later, silly pickle. My dearest. You're my favorite. Don't tell him. Don't fucking tell him. End of the week. Week 12. It's been 3 months since we started. You know, cheeky. Do we don't have to pay him while he's gone? Sweet. He's gone for 2 weeks. No, here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking, right? If we buy this now, we'll basically start an uptick in cost. And we can't buy anything next week. We do need the loan. Yeah, if we pay for the loan and Stan, we'll just be losing money. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's do this. No, actually. Let's get through next week. And then let's see what we got. We can pay for 2 things at once. Army doesn't need to grow. Stan doesn't need to be paid for his battles until last minute. It's not like an upgrade, and we may need to pay agents. Let's sit with a full treasury for now. And let's see what we can get crack-a-lacking, alright? Who the fuck are you? My daughter. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce you? The Stabber! Oh no. The Hedgehog! Oh, yes! The Stab. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name was already taken. Hanson the Hedgehog? The overall option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath he has a velvet, yummy tummy that you wish you could stroke and squish all day. But on top, it's a whole different story. On top he's a scary, stiff stabber. Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hanson? No. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on the Black Rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped a king. Okay, well, hold on. We're getting lore. Let me tune in. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped a king find his way home. As a prize, the king promised to give him whatever he greets him first upon him home. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him. And once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. That story sounds familiar. I wish my life was as simple as a fairy tale. Oh, it's Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. That sounds awfully close to the law I've got, to the promise I've got going on. I don't know about Danica. A lot of books have the different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I will turn the Prince Stabber into a prince. A prince. Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get back Luli. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo, and she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Very well, we'll keep the Stabber close to you and don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's Stabber! And Stabber is on a mission. It's about to stab someone. At least she'll be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. You sent a pigeon for me. I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you've heard about our upcoming battle with Rodria. I have, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself with the knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by most prestigious artists. Civilik, Wenger, Monosky, Pizak, you get the idea. Sorry, I brought the phone closer because it started to get very warm in my room. I've heard recently you hold a valuable painting that would be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Vasilek van Gogh. I, don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and free supplies. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. I need to vanish from this castle. I mean, it will look better in my gallery alongside others. Imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, if you agree to my deal, I would like to pick up personally. So invite me whenever you're ready. I'll think about it. It doesn't look like I'll think about it. Of course, take it down. Send me a pigeon whenever you're ready to talk. Okay, the Stork. Your Grace! My village has been raided by bandits. The scum are fiercer than others. They've been casualties. They've been killed in the army. Oh, no. We should keep an eye on these bandits to make sure rendezvous are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there's no place for such behaviour. He's busy. I can't help everyone. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. Maybe they won't show up again. We'd feel safer with the royal army outside, but I understand. Bro. I should have offered supplies. But then... fuck! Shit, fuck. Alright. I found this animal tooth. I don't know how I end up in our castle. Okay. I won't always tell you the truth, Your Grace. Try and form alliances too. Okay. We need to invite someone else. Sometimes lords are busy and we're good. Red arrow next to the profile. Okay. Okay, theirs comes with supplies but not gold, so we'll need Jovan. Stand the man's away. No one else needs anything. Chill week this one. And then we can buy, see what I'm saying? We can spend the money, buy what we need to buy, bada bing. See what I'm saying? The what 50, prepare the general. Standerman's coming back, so you need to pay him, of course. Don't worry. Oh, shit, sorry. Don't worry about that, Stan. We got your payment nice and ready. So we continue. Really worried about the uptake of supplies. I don't know when the army's coming.